Everybody see this? Good stuff. This is valuable here. Yo, I am Jackson360, your platform partner. Yes, I am your hustling homie, your one and only. And I want to say, hey, what's up? What's happening to all of my amazing associates out there who have audacious ambition? So I want to share 5 at least hustle habits that can help you by just making your life more fulfilled, but also making your life much more productive. So I want to share with you at least 5 hustle habits that I have learned from my hustling homies that I have met along my business and personal growth journey, and some things that I've seen them do when they were in similar positions as me. That's one. Hold on. That's one more. I think it's just 2. I think it was just those 2. I think I'm done. Usually it's 3. It might sneaks up later on in the video. Successful hustlers get things done in the moment. They don't procrastinate. When something pops up, they knock it out. They knock out projects. They know how to overcome poisonous procrastination. They have the cure for that. Now, when it comes to that, what I mean by that is many times something random, an opportunity may pop up in your life, something that you want to do. When that thing pops up and it appears, you have to know how to capitalize on it in that moment. Not delay, not wait, but in that moment. I'll give you a small example. So a lady approaches me, Jackson, I really want to invest. I want to get into real estate, maybe cryptocurrency. I'm tired of working my job. Please help me. Now, I'm right in front of this woman. I'm talking to her. So I say, well, you know what? You should download an app called Coinbase. So I told her, I said, do it right now on your phone. And she says, well, no, Jackson, I want to do my research first. What research do you have to do to download the app? You see? And she said, well, I'm going to research it and then I'll download it later. See, that's a prime example of someone that's procrastinating. And a lot of us do that. And so a successful hustler, what they would do is in that moment, if someone is in front of them that's giving them information that they want to capitalize on, in that moment, they are going to stop everything and get focused on making sure they get all the information and they capitalize on the moment. So that means they're going to make sure that they download that app right now. And in fact, some of my hustling friends, they're so aggressive to the point where if they have you in front of them, they will have you show them how to sign up and do everything on the app right there in that moment and purchase the Bitcoin right there. Before they even know all the details of what it is they just did, they got it done in that moment. So on the opposite side, I see a lot of other people, they struggle with poisonous procrastination. And procrastination is like a deadly carbon monoxide. You can't really see it, you can't smell it, but it's lethal. And it is hurting people on a daily basis. And many times when you do not capitalize in the moment, you're probably suffering from poisonous procrastination. And what happens is it does a couple negative things to you. One, it stresses you out, because whenever you have stuff in your brain and you're not writing it down or you're not knocking it out in the moment, your brain is trying to store more things that you have to do. And you're saying, okay, yeah, that was an app someone told me to download. Oh, that was Dwayne. What was the name of that app again? And now now you want to come back to me later, try to get the app. I may not be available later. You may forget the name of the app, or you may be causing yourself stress trying to remember. Your brain feels best when it's not holding on to a lot of weight in water. So this is why it's important to write things down. If you have a goal, an idea, a dream, let's say you're driving, you're running around the city, the key is within the 30 seconds of having that idea, immediately pull out a voice recorder, record it, or write it down. Because if you don't, you're going to cause stress to yourself trying to retain everything in your brain. A short pencil is much better than a long memory, once you remember that. But ultimately, hustlers that are successful, they are capitalizing on the moment by avoiding poisonous procrastination. So you want to get on top of things and get it done, because if not, you will be forgetting things, or you're going to find yourself, when you do remember to do it, you're approaching it half-assed because you don't have all the information or the energy and that you were in at the time when you originally said you wanted to do it. And lastly, when you don't get it done, now you're upset at yourself because you didn't do it, and that's even more frustration you put on yourself. Is that own self-sabotage, and that becomes a perpetual cycle on why you begin to self-sabotage yourself, because you know what to do but you're still not getting results. And that's why, because you're not hustling and by capitalizing in the moment. So that's one of the very first things I want you to know that I have seen by some very successful hustlers that I've been around. And again, I talk about them actually in my book as well. So you want to do that. I talk about this in the book as well, of course. But you want to capitalize on the moment. So for example, right now when you're watching this video, if a really successful person, or a person that really wants to take advantage of this and get an A, what they would do is they'll be actually writing this down, even if they're not looking at their notes later. It's just the power of manifesting by being in the moment and writing stuff down. So utilize it.